I guess it's not like Tiger, so Amazon here to give you guys a Run Zombie Halloween movie. This is the first part of the movie review of this. Not the original, the classics, but the new, not the basically kind of like the new films of the new Halloween movies. This is basically not the classics. These are not the classics. These are the Ron Zombies movies and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna put Ron Zombie Halloween movie review instead of the classics. So I just want to let you guys know that so you guys won't get kind of confused. So what is this movie? Space Raiders is all about? I want to personally want to say is that this movie has a lot of questions. Has some questions that could be answered. Some things I couldn't basically understand. I wouldn't mind some spoilers and stuff like that. You guys can tell me and stuff like that. And so I want to talk about Michael Myers. Michael Myers basically is a kid who he's kind of like not right in the head or something like that. That's what it basically it feels to me. And basically, he seems like he's a kid who's not scared. I mean, he's not scared of anybody. He's really is not. And just to see what some of the things that he does, especially in this film, it made you question something like how can a kid, like a 10-year-old kid like him, would just be so messed up in the head, and what he does to animals, and what he did to I say one of his sisters or something like that, or his sister, especially his father also as well too, and stuff like that. And personally, one thing I really want to say is that I'm not the biggest fan of the father basically in this movie because the reason is basically because like he doesn't seem to care. He looks like he's just a drunk and stuff like that. You know, just want to talk about his wife and stuff like that. And I mean, the guy doesn't really actually care. He really does not. The guy is just unhinged and stuff like that. Just the way that he's acting and basically and stuff. And one thing I really want to say this is also well too, because I've seen this basically in real life situations that happen. So I'm not going to go down on the rabbit hole and basically talk about that kind of stuff and stuff like that because I don't want to take it too far because when it comes to a movie based like this, I want to personally want to say here is that which I should have mentioned. But if you guys want to watch this, I caution you guys, this movie does have some trigger points, and it really does. And I think Ron Zombie did a really great job with this movie also too. I highly recommend it. Maybe the younger cast and stuff like that. I'm not trying to be weird or anything like that. I'm not trying to or anything like that. But I would be advised about what you see based on this movie. Yes, this movie is very unhinged, and it shows the true psycho nature, like who Michael Myers really actually is. Uh, Never mind. Anyways, I just wanted to say that. Now, personally, is that, like I said before, Michael Myers basically it's just like I said before, he's just a kid. That's all he just really actually is. And he likes to wear his mask. He likes to wear his mask. I don't know why he likes to wear his mask or something like that because I think he just want to isolate himself from the real world event and stuff like that. And maybe he just wants something maybe that he really wants or something like that. Or maybe people just don't understand like why he put on the mask and why does he to that he really wants to do what he thinks he really wants to do. Is it because he has some kind of disease or something like that that's bothering him, or maybe there's something that we really do not even understand, and why does he do these things and stuff like that? Because Michael Myers is basically, I wouldn't say Michael Myers is just human. I think Michael Myers is just more to it than that. And stuff like that. He's kind of like basically an agent of evil from hell. So that's what it kind of basically feels to me. It feels to me, this is like Satan's right hand man right here. It's basically what kind of stuff that he does and stuff like that, and basically stuff. I find it kind of sad because what Michael Myers did basically back in the past because of some of the things like he's not proud of and stuff like that, based on what happened and stuff. Because you could just see like for one, what he did to his father was just absolutely just unhinged. What he did, I'm not shocked. I'm very shocked about that. And number two, and basically when he gone after to his sister's boyfriend, and then he also annihilated his sister also well too. I wouldn't say like his actual sister or anything like that, but it's just something that he finds something more precious and stuff like that. But I don't think for a fact that Michael Myers will basically go after his mother. I don't think he really would do that. But I want to say here is basically that when somebody disrespected, like someone so very close to Michael, Michael's going to come after you, and he's really actually is. He's going to find you one way or the other. He's going to cut your neck off. That's what he's going to do. I'm serious. I'm not joking. That's what Michael is going to basically going to do, especially his sister. His sister is basically very very precious to him. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I don't see really Michael really basically just trying to annihilate his sister. I don't think he's really not trying to do that. Maybe he's trying to send a message to Michael. Maybe he's saying like maybe he wants his sister to help him or something like that, or there could be other different or it could be other different things, something that we really do not know. Like I said before, Michael Myers is basically is a mysterious kind of character. I don't think he's not a misunderstood basic character, but some people would not basically understand like what he does and stuff like that, and basically stuff. One thing I also want to mention also and basically in this physical where he goes into like it's kind of it's kind of like a psychopath hospital or something like that, and basically actually it means that just to basically just lock him in and just do let him do the things what he wants and stuff like that. One thing I liked about the Mexican guy, I don't know what's his name, so I have to see him playing in quite a few movies and stuff like that. And he's been nice to Michael and stuff like that. And one thing I really want to say here is that I don't know why Michael killed the guy or something like that, because I figured that Michael would be able to be that kind of person that he would trust. But even though that's what it basically feels like. But like I said before, and I'm just gonna say it right now, I mean, would you do to Michael? Would you do to Michael or touch anything that's precious to him? Like I said before, the man's gonna come after you. I mean, I'm not joking. This guy is not right in the head. I don't mean to laugh or anything like that. It's just I've never seen a character basically like him, basically any horror film, which just basically just like to do with the what he does, or maybe he just regrets it, or maybe he really actually does it, or anything like that. You just never know. You just never know. And sometimes those things are just hard to answer. Like with some of the things that that he basically does. Like I said before, I don't think his intentions to basically to kill his mother or to kill his sister or anything like that. I don't think he would not basically do that, especially the mother was just basically a sad interaction from what I saw when she took her life away and stuff like that, and just she was just like watching the film screen of her son and stuff like that, and you find out just like bam, like she has no son anymore. She doesn't know what to do. She has no son anymore. Bam, she has no daughter anymore. She doesn't know what to do. But what about her other daughter? But then she lost her husband, and then she just felt like she felt kind of, I'm not saying sick in the head or anything like that, but then she just kind of like snapped, and then just like, bam, she's gone. She's gone, and it just I mean that's sad. I mean that's really sad. That's really very very sad. I mean it's like for one, you have a father that doesn't like Michael. Two, his mother likes him, and three, his sister is kind of like so and so, or his sister's kind of like so and so. But even number four is basically the baby sister. Like I said before, he finds very attached to her or anything like that. It's nothing personal or anything like that. But he just wants to see his sister. That's all he really wants. But not only because of that, he also wanted to get out of the hospital because he wants. I think he really wants to see his sister. He wants to see his sister. Now, Bates is a psychiatrist kind of guy. I definitely do want to talk about him. And because I figured that Michael would not basically be that kind of person who would just basically actually would just get rid of the guy and stuff like that. I think he is dead in the first one, which I think he is. I'm not so sure. But the point is I'm trying to bring up right here is that Michael doesn't trust anyone. He doesn't trust nobody. He doesn't trust nobody for whatsoever. The reason why he doesn't trust nobody for whatsoever at all is basically that's just basically how he is. He does not how to interact with somebody that he sees. He just basically kind of like a guided person that basically just doesn't even care. He don't care if he gets shot. He don't care if he's stabbed. He don't care at all. That just shows the mental brutality in his mind, what he does with that and basically stuff. I want to personally also want to say this something. I may be wrong about some things about basically about this movie, but I'm just giving my thoughts and my opinion. I don't want people to get upset with me because because I don't see the movie like how other people base it as you see. It's because when it comes to the classics and stuff like that. Now, those the classics are just the classics. I think there's like five films stuff like that. I don't know why they need to do like 5 films of Michael Myers. I don't know why they really needed to do that, but that just really just tells me that really does not need it, the basic to happen. Now, the second film, I have not seen the second film. I have not. I don't know if the second film is really in a line to base on the storyline with Michael Myers and based on some of the things that he does and stuff like that. And I mean, I hope I did a really good job explaining some things. Maybe I should go more in depth and stuff like that. But it definitely is a good movie, and it definitely really actually is. And it basically actually is. It's hard for me to say a basic kind of rating of this movie. I do want to give it a 10 out of 10, but I feel like this first film just didn't give us the details. And one thing I really want to say here is that why is Michael Myers going after his sister? There must be a reason why that he is. Because even though that the professor guy who helps Michael, because he said that because he says it's not her fault. It's not her fault. It's my fault. It's my fault because I failed you. I failed you. I failed you. That's kind of like the reference from like with Anakin Skywalker versus Obi Kenobi, whatever his name is, or Obi Kenobi, and basically Obi-Wan said like, "Oh, I failed you, I failed you, I failed you," and that's what it basically kind of feels to me. But I don't think Michael Myers is like you said. I don't think he's not really the kind of person that basically would understand or basically have no remorse, or maybe he does have remorse just based for his sister. Is it going to go after his sister? We just really do not know or anything like that. So I'm really kind of curious about what's going to happen based on in the second movie and stuff like that. And that's basically what I really want to kind of feel. But I feel like that the second movie, I think some people just, I guess they pretty much said that they didn't like or anything like that. But that's what basically feels to me. But like I said before, I do want to give this movie a 10 out of 10. But I want to be fair. I want to give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's really good. I think there's some things that were, I think to me, they're just not morally just answered. So I mean, that's what it feels to me. And so yeah. Anyways, that's it for this movie review. If you guys disagree or agree with about what I said in this film, that's fine. Correct me on some certain things about this film. Do you guys think I gave a fair rating for this movie? I just see how it is. I'm not trying to rub people the wrong way or anything like that. I'm not trying to do that. I understand this is a very typical movie that fans really actually like Halloween, and I respect that or something. But like I said before, I'm just giving up my opinions. I'm not trying to bash anyone's opinions about when it comes to anime manga or something like that. So I mean, so I'm just basically just saying. So yeah, anyways, it's Underwings. It was awesome, guys. Take care. Hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, and please hit the notification bell as well too, so that way you guys watch my videos. And please do. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Remember, I love you guys. Please stay. And remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.